Hello guys, today Manchester United face Brighton at the AMEX, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again, and tonight Manchester United face Brighton at the AMEX. It's one of our games that we've got in hand. Obviously there's been a couple of games this week already. Yeah, so it's one of our games in hand, and it's a tough one. We've got Brighton again, but obviously it's at Brighton, and it's going to be a tough one. But the team I've gone for, I think it kind of picks itself. I reckon it will be Rashford, Sancho, Sabitzer, Anthony, and then I reckon Fernandes will be in midfield with Casemiro, I think. I don't think Eriksen will... Well, he might start. I'm not too sure. But it might be a bit too attacking, but obviously, I think this is the team. I think Delot will play left back. I think Shaw, Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka will start, and obviously David De Gea in net. And obviously, no Garnacho yet. He's training with the team, but it doesn't look like he's going to be fit for this game or the West Ham game of the weekend, apparently. So there's that, and apparently we could see Maguire play today. I hope we don't. If Maguire plays, obviously Luke Shaw plays at left back, but I can't see it happening. All I can see is Lindelof and Luke Shaw playing together until Varane is back, and apparently Varane could be back soon. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Let's play match and let's talk about the last league result, which was a 1-0 victory. Why is it snowing? It's a 1-0 victory against Aston Villa, and it was a very close 1-0 victory as well, because Aston Villa are a tough team and they have been on a good run, and we kind of nicked it in the end. First half we were the better team. For some reason they were playing this high line, and we was just trying that through ball every time, over the top ball every time on that Aston Villa defense. But the goal was coming, but we just didn't know when it was coming. First chance was through Rashford. He had a chance, which was a good save from Martinez. But then we also had a chance with Sabitzer. He had a volley that just went over the bar. And then, literally, a couple of minutes later, yet again, Rashford was through. How have we not scored there? Cleared off the line. Rashford was through again, and, we had another chance. But then Aston Villa kind of grew into the first half. They did get a shot away. I think it was the left back who, I think, what's his name? Watkins got well, he didn't get fouled. He kind of slipped over in the box. And we finally got it was a good save from David De Gea, that's what I'm saying. And then we had a chance with Casemiro, who hit the crossbar, so that was unlucky with a shot from inside the box. And then we finally got the goal. It was just from a goal kick. They actually played most of the time from that where the defenders are in the 6-yard box. They not all first half they done that, and then for some reason they just did a long ball. The goalkeeper kicked it, Martinez kicked it, and it just fell to Casemiro. Casemiro's header was straight through onto Rashford, making that run. It's a great header from Casemiro, and Rashford was through, and he put it. It's a poor shot, to be honest. Actually, he kind of tried to pass it in the net, and Martinez, maybe bad goalkeeper, putting it into the path of Bruno Fernandes. It was quite a tame shot, but it just fell to Fernandes. Sorry, not Martinez. And Fernandes just put it through onto the net. Well, he got a deflection over the goalkeeper, but it went in anyway. And so then that was 1-0. So going into second half, obviously, not much happened really. Aston Villa kind of grew into the game a bit more. We didn't really have that many chances. All I can remember is a Casemiro shot from outside the box. Apart from that, I can't really explain. You know, we it's like a midfield battle most of the second half. Aston Villa, you know, had the better chances. I know they had a free kick right before full time. We had a situation where Lindelof cleared it off the line, where I think Sabitzer tried to clear it, came off Luke Shaw, and it just fell to Douglas Luiz, I do believe, and yeah, his shot was blocked, and then his second shot was hit where Lindelof was, so he cleared it off the line. So it was good. That was good from Victor Lindelof. And to be honest, he had a good game, actually, Victor Lindelof. Him and Luke Shaw had a good game. But anyway, so obviously this tonight, with that 1-0 victory, we are a step closer towards Champions League football. Obviously, this game against Brighton is going to be a huge one. If we can win at Brighton, that would be great. But obviously, Brighton themselves do have a good home record, like our own selves, and you know we have had a poor away form away from home, and especially against top six sides in the Premier League at the moment. So, yeah, it has been quite tough for United on the road, especially like last week. Obviously, we drew to Spurs last Thursday, so. Yeah, it is gonna be a hard game. Oh, hello, we've frozen. Yeah, it is going to be a hard game against Brighton, but obviously we'll see what happens. So obviously, you know, they played at the weekend. They won 6-0. But the game before that, actually, when they did have a midweek game, they lost 3-1. But that was after the Man United FA Cup game. So I reckon we'll be up for it. We've got to be up for it, especially against Brighton, especially at their place. I expect them to have most of the ball, and I wouldn't be surprised if we just hit them on the counter-attack most of the game. But if we get the first chance, obviously, against Brighton, I just hope we do get the first chance to go at Brighton and we do score it. And obviously, if we can get Rashford scoring again, obviously he scored in the Spurs game. But obviously, if we can get an early goal against Brighton, settle the crowd a bit, and just get that, just get a bit of confidence and hold them play like we did pretty much like we did against them at Wembley, but I don't think we'll be that bad obviously like we was at Wembley. Well, we wasn't too bad at Wembley, but especially I expect that they'll want revenge from the FA Cup final, so semi-final, sorry. So yeah, it is going to be a hard game. Like I said, Brighton won 6-0 at the weekend, so it's going to be hard. But I just think, there's something about, I don't know, we're grinding results out at the moment, and if we can get the 3 points tonight, that would be massive for our Champions League and for top four prospect as well, because obviously if we win, we will go third, and obviously last night Liverpool overtook Spurs as well I think they overtook Spurs at the weekend as well, but they got a couple games in hand, so we need to keep winning. I think we only need like 9 points from the last couple games. Depending on results, we just need at least 9 or 8 points or something like that, just to confirm top four. But obviously, if we lose tonight, it will be question marks on whether we can get the tops. We can get the top four spot. But I think Ten Hag's, since that Spurs game, I just think we're in control of our own future. We're control of our own future. If we don't win tonight, okay, it's not a down beat, because obviously we still have 3 games left at home in the league. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh my Christ! How did they not score there? It is going to be a hard game tonight, but I just hope United get 3 points. Talking of Some good news actually. We had Garnacho's contract renewed last week. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember. Was it this week that Garnacho signed his new contract, or was it last week? I'm pretty sure it was this week. Anyway, he's got a new contract until 2028. So that was really nice to see that we got him finally settled down, and he apparently, is back in team training, but he won't be ready. Ten Hag did say he won't be ready for this game or the West Ham game. So maybe the game against Wolves at home. Hopefully he could be back before then. And also, actually, we got good news about Varane. He could be back before. He could be back next week, apparently, in team training. So that would be good to see as well. So if we can get Varane back, that would be good, because obviously we can't keep playing Luke Shaw and we can't keep playing Luke Shaw and Lindelof, even though they've done really well in the 3 games they've played. But obviously, at some stage, we will play Harry Maguire, and I just don't hope that we don't play Harry Maguire tonight. If we play Harry Maguire tonight, there will be. Okay, some games he's good. But I just think Harry. I don't know. I think Maguire's had it at United, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. Be at the. If he doesn't be at United next season. So score prediction for tonight. Obviously, Brighton. It's going to be hard. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 0-0 draw or 1-1 draw or something like that. But I just hope United put in a good performance. And obviously, at the weekend, we do have West Ham at their place as well. So, we've got a couple of away games that we need to get the 3 points. So, I reckon United might nick it. I reckon it's going to be, if we can get another 1-0 victory, that would be great. But I just can't see it. I think Brighton will be up for this one, and I just hope that, I hope they don't show up, personally, Brighton. If they show up, we're in for a game, but I hope it's just a nice, easy one for United, but I don't think it will be. It's going to be like that Spurs game, I reckon. I reckon we'll have, the first half, or, we might have a good first half, and then second half might be a bit of a shambles, but let's see. So, yeah, score prediction, I'm going to go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for 1-0 Man United. I reckon we might. It's going to be close, and I reckon we might nick it with the only goal. Maybe Rashford or Fernandes with a goal, but let's see what happens. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.